Hi, it's Nick from Nick's Nutrition, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a delicious salmon salad recipe that is perfect for lunch. So the other week I asked what you guys wanted to see from this channel, and a lot of you said healthy lunch ideas for you to take with you to work or to uni. This recipe is nutritionally balanced, which means that it's got lean protein, it's got low GI starchy carbohydrates, which means that the carbohydrates release their energy slowly, and it's packed with fibre, vitamins and minerals in the form of salad. So to make this recipe, starting with our carbohydrate source, you'll either need 75 grams of couscous, or I've actually gone for quinoa today, and I've gone for one of these packs where it's actually ready to eat. This is 250 grams and this recipe is going to serve 2 people. You'll also need half a tin of chickpeas, which is a fantastic source of soluble fibre and protein, and again they release their energy slowly. Also on the protein front we've got some salmon, and I just picked up these 2 fillets of salmon. Now they're already cooked, so you can have these cold, or you could just buy some salmon fillets and cook them in the microwave for 3 minutes. Salmon is a fantastic oily fish which contains omega-3 fatty acids, and that's excellent for heart health. Ideally we should be eating 2 portions of fish a week, one of which is oily. Moving on to our salad, so you'll need a bag of salad. I've gone for a baby leaf rocket salad today. Then you'll need half a cucumber, a small pepper, and then for flavourings, which is so important when it comes to lunch because you want to look forward to eating it, we're going to use half a tablespoon of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of dill, and the zest and juice of 1 lemon. So to start, you want to heat up either the couscous or the quinoa. So couscous, normally you just pour some boiling water over it for a few minutes. This actually you just do for 1 minute in the microwave, so I'm just going to pop that on. So I'm actually using red and white quinoa for a bit of a change. And once your quinoa or couscous is heated, you just want to add it to a large bowl. So to the couscous or the quinoa, you want to add the zest and juice of 1 lemon. You then want to add half a tablespoon of olive oil, which is a fantastic source of monounsaturated fatty acids, which is excellent for heart health, so really good for your good cholesterol. And then you want to add 2 teaspoons of dill. Just give the couscous or the quinoa a good mix, and then to that you want to add your cucumber. So if you slice it in half, then slice it in half again, and then cut it into chunks. This salad recipe really does taste amazing, and if you're just cooking for 1 person, you could always have this for dinner one night and then for lunch the next day, or I personally on Sunday night like to whip this up for a Monday and Tuesday lunchtime at work. And to give that a mix before adding in your 1 pepper, you can have any coloured pepper. I've just got a red one, and you just want to cut this into thin slices. So you just want to add the chickpeas, I nearly forgot those, and just give it a good mix. This recipe really will keep you feeling fuller for longer, because we've got the protein, which is the salmon, the chickpeas and the quinoa, and then we've got the slow release energy from the chickpeas and the quinoa as well. So now that the quinoa or the couscous is done, you just want to get your salad leaves, and you could use whole lettuce, but I just prefer the bag salad because I think it's more convenient, and get your Tupperware containers. So now is the important part, the layering. Now you can have the couscous at one side or the quinoa, then the salad and then the salmon on top, but I actually prefer it if I have the leaves at the bottom, then the quinoa or the couscous with all those lovely flavourings, and then the salmon on top. So I'm just going to add the salad leaves in first, and you don't have to use the whole bag, but salad really is fantastic at bulking out meals without adding hardly any calories. You know, in these 2 dishes alone there's only about 10 calories. So once the salad is in, you then want to pour the couscous or the quinoa mixture on top. Now depending on your appetites, this recipe could actually serve 3 people because I've got lots of quinoa left as well as some salad leaves. So you just want to get your salmon fillets and just flake them off so that you leave the skin behind, and pop it on top of the salad. So here you have your amazing salad recipe that tastes incredible, and it is nutritionally balanced, and it's just ideal for lunch. I've actually got 3 servings, so I've done 1 on a plate that I'm actually going to have for dinner tonight. Then I've got my tomorrow, which is Monday's lunch, and I've divided this up with the salad at the top, the quinoa and then the salmon on top at the bottom. And then for this one, like I said before, I just mixed it up with salad leaves on the bottom, then the quinoa and the salmon on top, and that's going to be my Tuesday lunch. So a top tip before I go is that if you're not lucky enough to have a fridge at work, you can actually invest in a little cool bag, and if you put your salad in there with some ice packs and a fork, it will stay cool until lunch. I'll put all of the information about calories, carbs, protein and fat, as well as pictures and ingredients on my blog, which is nixnutrition.com, and I'll link it down below. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week.